Stock option Sultan. Stock option Sultan.
The Stock Options Sultan and Crazy Options Trader are fictional characters for your entertainment only. Advice given by Larry Steinhaus as himself, nor as these characters, is not to be taken as a guarantee of any kind. Stock options are extremely risky, and all trades have the risk of losing all or more of your initial investment. Always be prudent with this advice, and risk only a portion of your funds that you can afford to lose without affecting your lifestyle.
Stock options Sultan.
Asked me to look at something like flowers tonight, not stocks. With that said, who's got a stock they want me to analyze? Zoom? Zoom?
UBER.
Tuna.
If you ever say Zoom again, you're in trouble. Who said it? You said it? Don't you know it's rude to wear a hat indoors?
Can you do SFIX?
SIX.
No, SFIX.
Oh, I thought it was SEX. I don't know. Definitely more. It's definitely better than the way I'm getting in the stock market. I'll let you insert the word. All right, cool. What do we got here? SFX. Stitch Fix? Stitch Fix? Really? What is it? Anybody knows what it is? Oh. All right, let's take a look at the 3-month chart. It's going to go to 0. Let's go to 0 again.
Stay away from it.
So, who the frick knows? All right, so 3-month chart. Give me a 6-month chart. All right, so who pulled this one out?
Evan.
Okay, Evan. Evan?
It's me.
You?
Yeah.
I'm going to call Jamie and I'm going to ask her if I should sell the house. All right. So I like where it is. I mean, especially the fact that it hit 75 in February. I like where it is. I mean, there's something. What's the earnings? So scroll down. Yeah, scroll down. Another company doesn't make any money. I can't see that. It's 6.7. So that puts us not too far. Puts us in the dead zone. Actually, it's I don't even want to hear myself because I've had this freaking conversation for all weeks and it didn't work. But I like it. I like it. Go back up. The only thing I don't like is that it doesn't make any money. But okay, I like it. I like the price. The price is a good price. And I don't know. To me, it's a call. There's no doubt it's a call. So if it's one of your 6, I would say go for it. Cool. All right, what else we got? We got some people online. What? J&J is a put, by the way. Somebody's got J&J up here. J&J is a put. I called it as a put at 65. I think it's 66, 67. I'm sorry, 166.
eBay. How about eBay?
eBay. All right, let's go to eBay. All right, cool. Give me what's the, yeah. So I like this as a cover. Is my mic on?
Now it is.
It is? Anybody want to know what I think is sure?
Shit.
Okay, so eBay, to me, I think there's a covered call play. I like it as a covered call because it isn't going to go down much past 55, and it doesn't look like it's going to go much past 62. So I like it as a covered call. If you want to do this on a covered call, I think it's a great play. And it's not 58. It's not that bad. So I do like it. Where's the covered call, people? Where's John? Not here. Okay.
Scott.
And Paul's away. Scott, you doing covered calls? Yeah, I like this as a covered call. I don't know what the premiums are, but I like it as a covered call. All right, what else we got? We got
Pinterest.
What?
Pinterest.
BRBO.
QRVO.
QRVO.
2RBO. I never heard such a thing. Q?
Q.
Q?
Q.
Q? Like as queer as my jacket?
Square chocolate.
All right. Did you call me a queerdo? Did you bring him? You sat next to him? Hey, you allow me to call me a queerdo?
I didn't let him hear it. He said it.
All right.
Nobody's.
You called me a queerdo. I get the jacket thing, you know, but you know, it's all right. You know, Brian, is this your first time here? Aren't you glad you came?
Very glad. I love this presentation.
What presentation?
This one.
This one? What presentation?
It's the
He has a
costume.
mouth. If I had teeth like that, I'd wear a mask too. Actually, if I had teeth like that, I'd probably never wear a mask. Dude, take that off for a second. Stand up. Turn around. Is that the coolest set of teeth you've ever seen in your life? Man, that guy should be a freaking model. Evan, he's better looking than you. And that's from the Queerdo.
I'm still lost on that. What?
I don't see anything here. I don't see a play here at all. This is kind of like, it might be a good stock. You own the stock? Is that the story?
No.
Wait, who? Oh, you called it?
Yeah.
Wait, but I thought he called me the Queerdo.
Well, you might have called you a weirdo. I called for the Barbara.
Okay, Jeff.
Don't look at me like that. I'll get the butter out.
The butter? What?
EXAS.
Yeah, this is kind of a really weird direction tonight, Jeff.
You can stay there.
EXAS.
So I just don't see anything here. I mean, it might be a good stock if you have the stock, great, but I don't see anything here. All right, what else we got?
It's up.
What is this? Exact Sciences? Hey, I know a lot about exact science. And the stock market definitely isn't one of them. Okay, wow, dropped off like to nothing, man. What happened? Give me a 6-month chart for a second. Ooh. Go down? This had to have a bad article or something. I don't know. I don't know what do you do? Diagnostic company focuses on prevention of forms of cancer. Cologuard. Oh, you guys ever see the Cologuard commercial with the guy with the little guy? Poop in the box. Yeah, right. So that's what these guys do basically. I don't know. My guess is not that many people wanted to poop in the box. I don't know. But I really don't know. I don't know much about the company, but I don't like. But go back up to the top. Go back up to the chart. Give me the 1 year. So it looks like it's heading back to 100 pretty easily. So you got this peak here, you got this bottom here. It's heading back to 100. If you really wanted to play it, I would wait for 100 or less, maybe 99. But I don't know. It's kind of weird that it took off. I need to see the history of why it took off, but it came back down. It literally has come back down, and as long as there's nothing bad with it, 100 is probably the play. What's the earnings date?
July
Yeah,
20.
so I would say it's a play. If you get it below 100, I would play it out into August, and you'd probably be all right. Would be my guess. All right? All right.
Kinder Morgan.
What?
Kinder Morgan, KMI.
Kinder Morgan, KMI. It's not TMI, it's KMI, right?
KMI.
Because, you definitely have TMI going on.
I used to work at TMI,
You used to work at TMI?
3 Mile Island.
That explains it.
That explains a lot.
I used to do nukes.
You used to do nukes? What did you do with the nukes?
I was a laborer.
All I know is, before I met you, my head didn't swell this much.
Debbie. Do you have a regular microphone? No one can hear him.
Yeah. Like I said, stay away from shore. Okay, we're gonna find out what's going on with that, because I'm telling you what, it ain't worth it anymore. I'm gonna go buy the cheapy mics and get rid of the $600 microphones. Okay, Kinder Morgan, it's like popping. What do you want to do with this?
I think it's going to continue.
Well, that's great. That makes it a good stock. Not necessarily a good stock option now. So it's great. I mean, it's probably a great stock, especially at this price. If you want, buy covered calls on it, and and just hope it stays here. That's great. But that's all I would do with it. All right. Let's go online. Let me go online. We got Zoom. Zoom. What the hell, man? I mean, it broke through. It dropped past a critical point today, which makes me really scared. But I don't know. I mean, look, I still got about $10 left in my stock options account, so maybe it'll come back to $20. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you anymore. I mean, as many times as I'm dead on, Beyond Meat was beyond me. Zoom zoomed right beyond me. And I just don't know what to tell you. It's just bad. By the way, Facebook is a put tomorrow. All right, Facebook's a put tomorrow. It's at 3:20. It's a put. How many people played it last week when I texted it? Did you sell it right away? Yeah, you sold it right away. I was up 44% in a day. I'm waiting for it back to go to 320. I'm going to play the put again. My prediction is Facebook's going to go to 350 by the end of the year, but to 280 first. So it's a great play. By the way, it hits 280. It's a call. All right. So I would play the put 320. I'd play the put to maybe 297. That range. Or if what happened the other day is it goes really down really fast, grab you 44, 45%. I kind of wish I put my whole account in it the other day because that was my best play in 3 weeks.
Larry, do you think we should fail on this game or just
Bail, it depends on your expiration date. I mean, we're in the dead zone. We're in the dead zone. So if the rules finally work, and honestly, when I say this stuff, the rules really do work. It's just that every once in a while you're going to get bad play. But the rules are telling you it's in a dead zone and just hang out and wait. That's what it's telling you, but it scares the crap out of me that it fell below 300 today. That's the problem I have with it. And you either have to just, wait it out and see what happens, or sell it, and then regret it later. I mean, Beyond Meat. When I told you guys when I sent it out the other day, and I said, look, I got rid of my Beyond Meat, I realized the math was impossible. The stock would have had to go up 25 points tonight for me to break even. I knew that wasn't going to happen. Even if it went up $10, it wasn't enough, and it happened to go down $8. So some of you guys are out into August. I still think you should hold it just a little bit longer just to see where it goes, because you got some time. But you lost major time value tonight. Even not only $8, but you also lost major time value. I have a weird feeling it's going to bounce a little bit, but we'll see. Alibaba's another one that makes absolutely no sense to me. Alibaba should be at 250. There's plenty of time for that. You got to wait for it to happen. All right. Exxon, where are we going? Exxon is on fire. So who wanted to see Exxon?
Ken Hom.
What?
Ken Hom.
Ken, so are you thinking about a put play maybe? I don't know, but that might be where I would be with this, would be a put play. That's all. I can't touch this. It's too hot. And and it just might be time.
Larry, Tammy wants to know if you recommend buying over 2 earnings just to be safe.
You certainly can, and obviously it's a couple of safe things. One is you buy over 2 earnings. The other one is like Phil says, get deep in the money. The problem when you get deep in the money is when the stock goes down fast a lot, you lose a lot more money faster. That's all. But you got to be able to hang out there and wait for it. The rules work. I'm telling you, the rules work. 12 years. One bad year, another possible one this year. It's only halfway through the year, so you got to hang on to the rules, and you got to know. You got to do some math. So just wait it out, and it may be fine. Look, if I have another bad year, I'm still, killing it. If I have another bad year, so it's okay. All right, where are we now? What else we got? Uber. So Uber. Give me the 6 month. I like Uber at this price. Give me 1 year. So that was after the whole blah 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 blah. Okay, so I like Uber at this price. I also think I think Phil was talking about a correction before, and we're about to hit a major correction. I actually think that for the first time we're going to start talking about puts more than calls. Just so you know. And I'm slowly thinking about the transition and how to make the transition. But look, we're going to make money on the way down. It's okay. we might have missed a couple of plays, and transition times. By the way, transition times and rules, for real. Every transition time that I've noticed, like when Trump took over, Biden's now in, but it didn't happen yet, but it's about to most likely. Every transition time, from a correction to a great market to a really fast, I've noticed that those when the rules didn't work. There's only times the rules didn't work when there was a transition time. So I believe this is a transition time into where the market's going to start going down. In fact, I can't believe the market's still going up. I look at this, and the other thing I don't get is how the Dow is going up and every one of my stocks is going down. How is that happening? So there's it's telling us something, and it might be time to start investing in puts. I have a SPY put I'm working on. I played the Facebook put the other day. I think the Facebook put to get at 320 is a good play. I think a SPY put is a good play. If you play it out into August, it's a good play. And you just got to wait it out. You got to wait for the transition to end, or you got to, you just got to kind of zig and zag. All right. All right. So Ari, I would never recommend Ari asked about puts. I would never recommend covered puts. Covered puts are a disaster. Those are the things you could lose so much money on. So I'm not going to talk about covered puts, but puts, it's just simple. You bet on the market going down. You bet on the thing going down. But let's do a coaching call if you want, and I'll talk to you about more. Justin's got one spot. It's POT. So Juan's asking, do I think Baba and Zoom will climb back up before earnings? All right, so everybody's asking the same question. The real question is, should I bail and take the loss? My answer is no. But that's my answer. That's my money. You have to decide. You have to make a decision. But we've talked about this for the last 2 weeks. If you decide to do it, just do it. And get out and then decide. You look back a month from now, you can look back, I made the right decision, I made the wrong decision. I should have got out of Beyond Meat a week and a half ago, and I would have saved 50 grand. It is what it is. Yeah. So the answer is you have to decide. Okay. So 3 month chart, same thing. 237. See, did you see? Okay. So there is a pattern here that if you guys see, technology stocks really aren't holding up all of a sudden. All of a sudden, it's the strangest thing. I don't know where the money's going. Because if the Dow's going up and the technology stocks are going up, by the way, the NASDAQ could be noticed, it just keeps going down and going down and going down and going down. There's something going on. And I'm not feeling it. Maybe somebody else is feeling it. They could start to see it. But there's something going on here with technology stocks. I'm not quite sure I get it. I get Zoom. All right, everything's opening up and people don't want to do Zoom meetings anymore. So get your asses in here. Stop watching me on Zoom and get your asses in here. But that's that I get, but I don't get like Spotify. First of all, I don't get Spotify at 237 anyway. To be honest with you, what's the PE? Scroll up. Go the other way. I'm sorry, down, whatever. Stop. So this company never made any money, and it hasn't made any money yet, and it probably will never make any money. Sounds like investor schooling. No, I'm only kidding. Time to raise the tuition again. Bill, what do you think?
Go for it.
No. Yeah, so whatever. What?
The beta is high.
Well, the beta's high because it's a volatile stock. All right, we got room for a couple more. Here's one I haven't seen. Fortinet? FTNT. Let me see what that looks like. All right, give me 3 month. What do you guys do? Cybersecurity solutions.
It's a video game.
No, it's not. It's Fortnite. But it's funny because I thought that the second I saw it too, but then I realized it wasn't. So there's like a cybersecurity company. So I don't know. So maybe people are being hacked. But again, this to me is a good stock. It looks like not necessarily a good stock option. Let me see the P. Scroll down, come on. So these guys are actually making money. So that's not bad. It's a little bit high. The earnings are a little bit high, but it's not bad. So I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know much about it, but I do know. What's the trade? What did it trade? Scroll up again. So it just barely traded over 1 million shares. So I'm a little concerned with it over that, but that's fine. All right, let's go one more. So Gabriel asked, do you think about investing through apps such as Stash App? Are you familiar? I don't care who you trade from. What's the difference? As long as you know how to trade. You know, if you're trading with Stash App, great. If you're trading with Robinhood, great. But you know, we teach people to trade with TD Ameritrade for the sole reason that if you have a question, you can call me and I can help you with it. That's it. I don't care what app you use, but you know, whatever. All right, and that's it, man. What else we got? What we got here? What is this? Oh yeah.
How about Etsy?
What?
Etsy, E-T-S-Y? Etsy?
I think somebody's. Oh no, that's somebody. So, yeah, John. Hey, John. Did you notice JNUG went up 7 points today? I actually had a couple. I had a little bit of JNUG left over that was still sitting there. And I saw the covered calls. I made $400. Yay! All right. So what was this SC? That's the last one. And give me 6 months. Give me the 1 year. So it's heading back to its peak. It's heading back to the 130 number. It might bounce back off the 130. Is that 130 or 150? 150, I'm sorry. It might bounce back off the 150. I don't know. I'm a little concerned with it because it popped pretty hard and then all of a sudden it's back down. I'm telling you, there's something going on in this market. I don't like this market at all. There is no doubt in my mind that we are about to hit. It's about to happen. Yeah, I'm looking at charts like this, and it's about to happen. So I may start texting puts. So just and then whether you hold on to your Zoom or your Baba, that's up to you. But I mean, I look at a chart like this, it's not good. And every single one, you notice every single one looked the same, except for maybe one or two. So it's starting to send a message. You know, Ross Fool, right? It's in the charts where the trend is your friend, or it's in the charts. It's in the charts. It's telling you. I mean, there's a clear message here. So I'm going to say that it may be time for puts. So we'll start. I will tell you Facebook put tomorrow at 320, and a SPY put. I would go back up to the top, hit this CNBC button, and let's go to the S&P. So hit the S&P button, 4,200. Yeah. So the S&P's at 4,200. I don't know if I can do it. I don't think it works now. Okay. So the S&P's at 4,200. I'm telling you, a 420 SPY put. Go out 45 days. At the very least, within the next 45 days, there's going to be a 200-point drop in the S&P. One day, there's going to be a 200-point drop in the S&P. At the very least, it may be more, and it may only happen. When I say it's going to happen once, it may happen more than once. So to me, that's an easy play. So I would do it. Okay? Yeah.
How far out would you do the Facebook?
I would go into the dead zone at least. So you're going to go out. Same thing. Go out about 45 days. At this point, same thing. About 45 days. You know, and you watch. It's going to happen. It's going to be. I'm telling you, a 200+ point drop in the S&P in one day. That's the day you're going to sell it. Just sell it that day. Don't worry about what happens the next day. Just sell it. All right, watch for it. It's going to happen. It's due. And that's it, man. That's all I got.
Stock option Sultan. Stock option Sultan. Sultan.
The stock options Sultan and crazy options trader are fictional characters for your entertainment only. Advice given by Larry Steinhouse as himself or as these characters is not to be taken as a guarantee of any kind. Stock options are extremely risky, and all trades have the risk of losing all or more of your initial investment. Always be prudent with this advice and risk only a portion of your funds that you can afford to lose without affecting your lifestyle.
Stock options Sultan.